Thank you for joining me this evening today. So my name is Dr. Joshua Dirito, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. So these are things that affect almost everyone in Kenya. And today we are looking at the tension between money, work, and health. So if you have ever felt very stressed, between bills, the work demands, the family needs, and even your own well-being, then this is absolutely the right place for you. This session is not about hustling more. It is about living healthier. It's about designing better systems for your life. And this is to balance yourself financially, professionally, and without much ado, let's dive in. So let me ask you something that is will be uncomfortable, but very honest. How many of your health problems are actually money problems in disguise? You have had sleepless nights worrying about rent or school fees, constant fatigues from juggling from multiple gigs, the irritability spills into your family time, the pressure to overwork in this fast-paced economy, or the guilt of feeling like you are not measuring up, even when you feel like you're doing more than you need to be doing. Here is the truth that most people do not tell you. You don't burn out because you are weak. You burn out because your finances and your work are out of balance. And this is affecting many of us. So today we are going to look at how financial stress quietly destroys your health and how restoring a balance can literally give you your life back. So let's keep at it. If this feels like it is you, your finances, your work are out of balance, they are feeling overwhelmed to you, type yes, and we see how many we are who are affected by this. Why does this matter? Your work, your financial balance, and your health. How are they related and how do they affect your balance? Most of us were taught that health is about the food you eat, it's about the exercise, it's about the medicine. You eat well, you walk more, see a doctor, and you are fine. But modern research is showing something deeper, something more related to your work and finance relationship. Financial stress is one of the strongest predictors of poor mental health, poor sleep, heart diseases, and even burnout. Do you agree? Do you agree with that statement, or you feel like I am overstating things? Share in the comment section of this webinar so that we see whether we are all together. So in Kenya, the living cost of living, the unstable incomes, and also the traffic, the pressure to provide, all these are making stress to hit hard. And the money problems do not only stay in your wallet. They move into your mind and they also move into your relationship and eventually into your body, presenting as physical illness. Sometimes that long matatu commute feels heavier when you feel the bills are piling up. That work day feels endless when you are worried about tomorrow. How will I continue surviving with my current income? So, the good news about all this is not your personal failure. It is the systems that you have that have a problem, and you need to have them fixed. You fix that system, then you fix your health. And this is something that you're able to do with the right guidance. Let's look at the financial health and how it relates to our health. So financial well-being has 4 core pillars. When these pillars are weak, then stress stays high. And when they are strong, the nervous system is calm. So you enjoy life better, you feel more healthier, and then you are more healthier. The first pillar of money is, how is your mindset about money? How do you think about money? Some of us feel like money is difficult to manage. We have a scarcity mindset. You think you are not one of the persons who is able to manage his money. So you strongly believe that you can only survive on borrowed money, you can only survive on debt. And this is how your thinking is tuned. So you hear people saying, me, I'm very bad at money. I do not know how to live within my means. And when you set your mind like that, you agree that money comes and goes, and even before you realize it, you have spent it. Then you say inflation is finishing us. So your mindset doesn't change your income, but it changes how you are able to control your money. If you feel I'm a person who is able to budget for the money that I make, then you stick to a budget. If you feel I'm a person who can work to be able to sustain my needs, then you set your mind to work to maintain and meet your needs. So what are some of the things that you can do to change your mindset about money? So write 3 financial wins. What are the things that you do that make you feel you are control of your money? When you realize that you can take control, then you do better, and you feel I'm a person who manages my money well. Or if you're not yet there, you look at it, I do not use my money wisely, but I am learning to use my money well. So you are becoming. Then you can also invest in learning about money. You can listen to podcasts about investing, about proper financial management, and you can also expound and learn more about these financial pillars. You can use podcasts, you can attend conferences, you can do courses on money management. And there are some cheap courses that you can get on YouTube, some on and other forums that are affordable. Then reframe your the way of thinking. I'm a person who uses money with intentions, and that creates a positive mind about how you use your money. Then the next pillar of money is planning. Knowing your money, knowing your numbers. How much money do you make on a monthly basis? Then, if you have no certainty, then you get overwhelmed. What you do not know makes you fearful, makes you agitated. It's what they call the 50-30-20 rule of using your money. You know how much you are using, you are making, and then plan for it. 50% of the income you make, 50% of it, make it go to the essential needs. These are things like rent, food, transport, the non-negotiables. Then plan 30% to the wants. You want to go for an outing as a family. You want possibly to give your partner a treat. Plan 30% as part of that. These are things of lifestyle, outings, things that make your life comfortable. Then 20% let it go to savings and also servicing debts that you might have. And so one of the things that is making us use money unnecessarily is the connection that now is so easy. You can move your money from the bank to your M-Pesa and pay whatever bill you think. But it's always good to pause before you make any transaction. Ask yourself one question: is this expenditure really necessary? And when you say yes, you can delay spending money. They say like you can delay doing a purchase like for 24 hours. And then you see, if you still feel that this is a need, then you go ahead and purchase what you want. And do not also spend your money without, first of all, having a budget. This you have will help you use your money more wisely. Then categorize your expenses. Which expenses are in the 50% block? Which ones are in the 30%? And the money that goes to savings, save it upfront. Do not spend and then you try to save. It never works. So you can decide that for every money you make, 10% goes to savings. Make it non-negotiable, irrespective of what are your needs. Block it, save it. That will save you for a rainy day. Then also review monthly how you have spent your money. That will help you have a plan that you can stick to and continuously use. Then what is your behavior about money? Small habits compound faster than motivation, what you train yourself to do. So I've talked about savings, training yourself to save, and you automate it so that the moment the money comes to you, it goes into your circle. Then track your spending. How did I spend my money this week? What did I do? Then you can see, are you spending more on the wants rather than the needs? Are you saving? Then have some days that you decide, today I'm not spending any money, and then try to spend only the necessities, not buy things, because you need to train your brain that you need to live within. Then negotiate bills so that if it is your rent, you have been paying faithfully, see where you can get discounts so that you save for yourself. Then create the other pillar on money is creating resilience. These are systems that you put in place to help you absorb shocks. There are things that are not foreseen. Look at the people who depend on you, like your family members, your partner, your children. These are the core family members. They depend solely on you. So if there are things like health, possibly have a medical insurance for them. Ensure that your vehicle is properly insured in case of an accident. You can have an insurance cover that will help you cover it. Look at the person who are dependent on you, like your parents. Ensure that they are well registered with the health insurances that we have, so that when any health need strikes, they have a medical cover that can cover up for them. And then the other thing that you can do for yourself is also ensuring that you have medical covers for uncertainties, and then you try as much as possible to save, like you have a buffer of money of about 6 months, about the 50% of your needs expenditure. So this will help you when uncertainties come. So have an emergency fund, and then you can also think about ways that you can improve your earning capacity. Some people will consider having a side hustle. This sometimes, if you're not very careful, can end up overstressing you. Think of skills that you can learn, which are able to help you control your finances. Of course, also a very important skill that we need all to have is communication skills, so that we can be able to negotiate. Emotional intelligence, so that you don't spend by impulse, you do not spend because of the emotion that you have. Some people tend to get stressed and then they go into drinking sprees, you buy things to calm your nerves. You need to have emotional intelligence so that you protect yourself. So you cannot meditate your way out of financial chaos. But what you can do is you can plan, create habits and systems that can help you have proper financial management system. So let's look at your work. How do you balance so that your work does not get you into biological damage. Overworking does not just steal time from you. It also damages your body systems. Your biology is put into chaos. How does this happen? When work and recovery are misaligned, you don't have time for rest, then cortisol stays high. Cortisol is the stress hormone, is the one that stimulates fight or flight, and then you get overwhelmed. Then you lose also your focus, so you are not able to concentrate on what you are able to do, and then this weakens your immunity, and then your motivation collapses. So you end up performing poorly, even on things that you know you can do better. So what are the things that you can do to help you work better? One is your mindset. Why are you working? The work you do should be a system that helps you yourself as an individual grow. So you don't work on your work, but your work works on you. What does this mean? The work you're doing helps you get experience, helps you get skills. So you see work as an opportunity to help you grow as a person. So it helps you create resilience, it helps you create communication skills, it helps you have an opportunity to be able to interact better with people. So let the work that you are doing make you grow as a person. Then plan your time, have structures, and then spend your day with intention. So don't just wake up to go to work. Wake up with a very clear mind. Plan your work the night before. That tomorrow when I'm going to go to work, these are my 3 non-negotiables. That before, at the peak of my most important time, these 3 must be achieved. And you work your day in time blocks. If you, it's something that is called the Pomodoro's effect, or the Pomodoro's plan of working, either study or working. You work for 25 minutes, you keep your clock, you set it for 25 minutes, you work without interruption. Then you have a 5 minutes break. In the 5 minutes, you can stretch, you can walk around, you can take some water to calm yourself down. So it's good that you plan your day, know what is your peak time, know what to do when you feel your energies are low. So for the intense work, you do it at your peak levels. The things that are not very intense, like calls and the connections, you give them time that you are a bit overcome. Then behavior. You need to have a recovery system into your work. When you feel stressed, what do? Walking around, doing some exercises, incorporate an exercise program. Have also a wind down program, that from as you come to close your day, then they have issues. This is what assess, what have I achieved today, what have I done very well, what can I do better tomorrow, what worked very well, if this failed, what made it fail, and what do I need to improve. That will help you to make it better. So if you are with me, tell me some of the things that you have put into place that help you work better, that help you improve your health, and that help you keep your concentration high. Then improve your resilience, is how you remain relevant at your job. We know that the more time you stay out of training, the more the skills that you got from school become obsolete. So you have to keep up to date. How do you keep up to date? Reading is an non-negotiable. Create time to study. Read one book, spend 30 minutes on a daily basis. Reading. Make your travel time, your commute time, time to upskill your knowledge and the skills. You can listen to a motivational podcast. Create time to start to take courses that will help you grow and improve your skills. And this will compound your employability. Also have time to learn new skills, attend conferences, have mentors whom you can look upon, will help you grow and guide you on what you can do to keep yourself adaptable. So have deep work blocks, use the Pomodoros, uh, block out distractions. And distractions can be from electronics, your phone, they can be from your colleagues at work, they can be from mails when you spend time. And then, of course, requests from friends and colleagues when you offer accept responsibility. You need to train yourself to say no. And saying no means you only say yes to what is necessary for you to move ahead. And then keep updating your CV. When you learn a new skill, add it to your curriculum fit time so that you become better and you become more employable. So burnout is not a motivation problem, but it's a problem with your system. And so you need to work on it. So one of the common things that happen when people are working is the stress work money loop. So this is how the loop of getting stuck happens. One, you get financial stress. You think for you to be able to sort yourself out, you need to overwork, you need to do more things, and you end up doing. Then overworking leads to poor health. Poor health leads to poor productivity. Poor productivity leads to more stress, and you are more in financial stress, and then you cannot meet your obligation. You get stressed more, and you can easily burn out. So how do you break this loop? One, have some time to plan your day, to plan your work, and have structures. Do not rely on willpower. Set a system on a daily basis. Plan your work, and if possible, plan the night before. Some people will do it in the morning, and also have time for mindfulness practice. You can practice some form of meditation before your day starts so that you reconnect yourself and re-energize yourself. Then create time for movement. After you work for some time, move around. Remember that sitting is becoming the new smoking. So in the course of the day, you keep walking around. If you feel tired, stress up, and have small breaks. Then uh, review what you have achieved in any given day so that you have time to re-energize and to plan again. And then also have weekly plans. This is what I want to achieve this week. Some people say that spend the week before it starts. So you know what you are going to do the whole week. Spend the month before it starts. You know what you are going to do the whole month. Spend the day before the day begins. You have already your day well drawn out and set before the day starts. So if this feels like you, type yes so that we help break this loop of stress of the stress development. So let's look what we call a healthy balance so that you are able to survive and keep healthy. One, have clarity of what you want to achieve. It's very good that before you start your work, what is it that I want to go and achieve today when I'm going to my work? You just present yourself that you are there. That doesn't help. Have your goals that you need to achieve. So know your numbers first, know what also money you make, and be able to plan within your finances. Then set boundaries. Protect rest like it is medication because it is. Sleep is not only time for rewinding, but it is also time for your body to regenerate and rebuild. So protect it like your life depends on it because it does. Then align your work with energy. When are you having the most output? Do the most demanding jobs. Learn to block out distractions and work intensely with laser-like focus. Then build financial buffers. Learn to save 10% of your money to be able to cope up with days that stress coming or the unexpected situations. So security heals faster than motivation. And then start small. One change this week that can shift everything. So decide what are you going to start to be able to balance your work, to balance your finances so that you are more healthier and you are happier and you are more present for your family. So the real goal is not to make more money, but It is to align your intentions with your health and your work, that you balance them and you have peace of mind, you have better sleep, you have presence. Remember that we said social connection is the fifth pillar of health. And then you also have meaningful work that is satisfactory to you, to your family, and also to your employer. So please keep your comments and your questions. Put them on the chat. I'll answer them at the end of this webinar, so that we can learn together and we grow together and we take charge of our finances and our work. So remember that your body feels under attack when you don't balance your finances, you don't balance your work, and it needs resilience, and you need that balance very much. So healthy living is not just about food. If you need assistance to help you balance your work, balance your finances, and also adopt the healthy pillars into your lifestyle, then we have the Health Insight 360 coaching program. You can always get in touch through our website at Wellness Health Services website. So it is about how you earn, how you work, and also how you rest. These are the pillars that keep you healthy. So tonight, of the things that we have discussed, which are you going to align in your life? Is it your work that is causing you more stress? Is it your finances that are causing you more stress? Do not let your life happen to you. Design the kind of life that you want. So don't just manage time, design your life. And your health is not failing you. It is your systems that are not aligned, and you know how to fix them. This is the seventh pillar of health we are talking about. We'll be talking about the eighth pillar in the next webinar. And so keep following so that you build your health. And if you have liked this structured support and the tools and the community, share this webinar to those close to you, to those whom you think they need to realign their finances, and they also need to realign their work. So let's build the Kenyan hustle that does not destroy your health, but keeps you healthy. And I would love to hear your questions. Let me know what is bothering you. Is it your health? Is it your finances? Which areas do you have the most difficulties, and how can you align them so that your health is optimal? Again, remember to follow and like and share the overall health at Dr. Delito for more health tips on how to live better. And this, if you find it helpful, share it with a friend who needs to align his money and his work so that he lives better. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me this evening. And remember that if you need personalized coaching on how to manage and align your lifestyle so that you feel healthier and you live better, you are helped without any strain, but just pure science actions that you can implement on a daily basis. Thank you for watching.